It's 9:04.
Get a fucking house!
And the guy you have sucks.
He wasn't even the one in to start with. The other guy comes in. Who the fuck is in? No one can do good in my bullpen. Don't get this gut and pretend this. He's the one who comes in and doesn't give a fucking run. Anyone else I put in gives a fucking run. God.
That Oilers lost game.
Why can't you get it last batter? That's boys. We want to take we get behind, and then we come and tie it, and then we lose the lead again. We're never in the lead. At home. They always score the fucking first inning run at home. I hate that. I don't like pitching first. Whenever you got the first inning, they score for some reason.
The Red Sox attempt to
break out the games
in this 3-game series right after this.
They're playing the road that does not happen. Brewers are winning.
Gets the starting
and Milwaukee's winning. It's not fucking helping me. The Nationals ones, I'm not getting on in the division.
Judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the fours coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher.
You're wild game hoping Nationals lose the ball.
Games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Into the box now, Kevin Pillar, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball consider him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, man, nothing they'd like to do more than salvage this one, D-Roll. After this one, they go on the road for a 7-game road trip, so big to get this win here today.
Yeah, last game in front of the home folks before you go out.
Oh, we'll come back on.
They're going to get it done.
And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Who are you focused on, please, Zach?
There's like the Falcons did my Seahawks game.
For Xander Bogaerts to turn it around soon. In the last 10 games, he's hitting under 250. He's a guy they need to hit a lot better than that because he's a big part of this ball club.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 261 the average coming into action here. 17 home runs and 58 runs batted in. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, look at the sliding stop. He goes to first. Hey now. In now, J.D. Martinez. He comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season.
What a powerhouse season, in the top 10 in home runs and runs batted in. He's also one of the most feared hitters in all of baseball.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Roll, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Now it's 2-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Hard hit ball to short. Scooped up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. Red Sox nothing. Tigers coming up. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show.
If you get bases loaded, you're back in the game.
The game on the mound for the third and
like if you hit like a double, you're back in this game.
Hey, This guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
Here's Cameron Maybin now, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August.
We had 2 home runs in August and July. He had 19 on the season.
Here comes the first pitch. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it one. Entering play here this afternoon. Fortune has been smiling on him recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out. You're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul.
The Tigers again.
The
The
1-2.
Yankees in a 4-game series. Good.
That's a ball. You want to use a 3-run shot in this game. Back in this game.
Line shot to first, and there's one away.
It's going to be an error, and everybody's going to be safe.
A moment now in
Wow.
time to check out the
Hey, you
Tigers'
got lucky.
starting
It's not a
lineup.
bad
Now,
pitch.
Fred Brandon Slim, this game's back in this.
He's showing a bad pitch. I don't really see there.
He's the team leader in runs batted in coming into this one. He just has a knack for driving in runs, whether the runner's at first
You
base
don't
or
want
he's at second or third. It just seems like he's always driving the guys in. He even told me, when I get to the plate, I'm
why
in
sometimes
scoring
you lose
position.
it helps.
That's the kind of mentality he has, and it works.
And he popped him up, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Right.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters, 3, 4, 5. Nice.
Wait, if I was just walk this guy. Give up 1 run better than just giving up 4. Then again, Jeff Rainier's on deck. You don't want to face it either.
Now at the plate, Miguel Cabrera. And there you see the numbers over his last 8 contests. He's really been leading the charge for this team.
2-0, I'm tight. I get a pitch that I like.
First pitch of the at-bat on its
The
way.
main pitch is a
In there, no balls and a strike.
The fastball was not where I wanted it. The reality is a walk inferno. At this point, you might as well just full ball 4.
A ball and a strike to Miguel Cabrera.
That's why I was third what? They should take him out. I would take him out by now.
2 balls and a strike.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today.
We're back in this game.
Yeah, Atlanta chokes.
I know what the hell.
It's fucking Atlanta.
Should take him in. I would take him out for it.
It's Choke City. He's back in Choke City. Like this ain't no game is realistic. That's when I play Atlanta, they choke.
And it's like the Mets too. I Mets and Rod, we choke. There's times that we win and we choke the game.
But the Falcons did against me. Choke.
The air out to center field.
Probably played the Winter Hawks in the NBA. They were choking. Any Atlanta team you play with choke, except by the soccer team.
Of course, that's pretty good. It's my left
Cron
hand.
now. He takes
Face
his
Steph
first cuts
McNeil.
in this one with a
He's
man
not
at
that
first
good.
and 2 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire.
I just took the picture out.
I don't like this. It's not like lefties on lefties.
And here's a
Yeah,
foul
when
ball
your
just
batter's
off
up
to the
on
right
that
as they
side,
get ahead of
I
him
hate
here.
that.
Nothing
He has good contact. His power's less.
2 out with a man
He
at
still
first.
has an 85 contact. It's just, it makes it.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for
I
strike
can't do nothing with that pitch like that.
is over.
You
One left
can't
for
do that. I
Detroit.
swear that's a
Still
ground
no
ball,
score.
and I'm down 0-2. See, every pitch, this is why I don't do
Xander
it.
Bogaerts.
They're making a
Started out
mistake.
against Michael Fulmer to begin
Every
the
pitch you
inning.
threw to him is a whale. I know that. So I'm always keep throwing it over there. Because the next place that's in the section that's in that direction,
First off,
I'm going. I'm heading in that direction. I'm heading to the left.
1-0.
The 1-0 home.
Two, I can't chase ball.
A swing and a miss, strike one.
He doesn't have any slide. All he has to change up and cut or
Most
something.
guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the
Count.
belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Heading out towards shallow right. Maben moving in. He's there and records the first out.
Time for a look at the Tigers on D. And guys, this team took it on the chin last game. And I think a lot had to do with the fact that they're not playing great defense.
Fall.
And
2
well,
errors in that one, and some big opportune times when it came back to bite
he
them.
saved. Come on.
Wow. Knew it was a ball
Wait,
fall. So it's like 2 hours you would score 2 runs there.
Now, Bobby
Yeah, they're
Dahlbeck.
having money. I knew him.
As the
I
first
knew it was
pitch
gonna
to him
fall.
runs a bit inside
So yeah,
for
it was. I knew it was gonna be very close. Like,
Hate that.
so you got Hamilton.
He should be standing halfway in the middle. I think Inferno was staying on first.
So yeah, Hamilton he would have beat
He
that
should
out.
have been staying. Where was Inferno?
Boy, you don't see that very often.
At least you gotta run it.
That's a 2-0
I know,
count.
but you got a
Where
base
was he
loaded.
standing?
Pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Yeah, he's standing on first, Ian.
Rogers.
Sometimes they don't
has a
He's
get
play.
that.
standing in the middle here. Cause they catch it, they don't get you out. That's if he was in the middle, he would have been safe. I would have been in the middle. Like what the fuck?
Yeah, but it would have been in the middle because
Sometimes
they
they do. I don't get it.
don't know won't be in the middle. Probably got a
Rafael
third
Devers,
base.
the next to
Think
bat.
they wants to
Couple
tie
of
it. They
hits
caught
for
and
him in
quickly
4 trips to the
that.
plate last night.
I want to steal first.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and he pops him up. Candelario in foul ground, but this will land untouched. A wind up and the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
You don't see it's how intense this game is.
Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And gone.
Yep.
An absolute
Yeah, you could put
bomb.
it perfect. Well, right down the middle.
It's a solo home run for Rafael Devers. 32 now
Yeah,
for the
I'm gonna
season.
see
As the
that.
Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
Now 470 feet. God, that was a bomb.
I scored 2 runs, Ian.
Off the bat.
How many hits I got in the inning?
A long way.
None.
None. I got no hits. I
Oh,
scored 2 runs.
one of them should have been hit because it was like a fair
It
choice.
goes to field choice. I don't know why that goes down. 'Cause that was gonna be a single for me. That's ridiculous. Just gonna get it out and fight.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman
That's
Dustin
good. My
Pedroia.
whole at bat. He set my catcher bats. 7, 8, 9 years again. And Bonzo gets the bat again in this game. And Bond might hit if we get there. That's why it does. So what's he? Bonham 8. Oh, he's pitch hitting. JD Davis.
A lot of drivers are free agent.
Ready with the
Suarez is a
first
free
pitch,
agent
here it
now.
comes.
Ty Dillon's a free agent.
And a ball 1-0. Red
Wow.
Sox on top in the early going.
Suarez is not returned to his
1-0. We play
team.
the
I
second.
think he's gonna go to 43 yards.
And he fires in
He's
strike
done
this
good
time,
at that.
making 1 ball and 1
Yeah, I know.
strike.
Go uninvited team.
That defense like
Oh my
25th.
fucking god, there we go. Now let's go. Because they get a leadoff single. My bullpen is garbage. They can't get the first guy out in the
Bouncer
inning.
to the left side.
They just get singles. Like, I don't
Throw in
understand.
the dirt, but a good scoop at first, saves an error.
Why my
as
bullpen?
this
They
side
can't
is
pull
retired.
strike.
The Red Sox are on the board thanks to the
0-2
solo
ball.
home
We get
run.
behind. I can never have
On
like
to the
0-2
bottom
count.
of inning number 2. Now 1-0 Boston. Stepping up to the plate, Jake Rogers. Set to lead off the home half of the second.
He has 6 runs and 10 hits.
First pitch coming, here it is. Cut fastball taken for strike 1.
I know he pitched it.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Fouled off. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. The 2-2 one more time. Niko Goodrum is on deck. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
So now to the plate, Niko Goodrum, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. One and one.
Oh, I hate this guy.
Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. And he fouls this one off. He'll try again, 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
The third baseman, Jay
It's ridiculous.
The next batter, Jeimer Candelario.
Look at the bats. Like, who the fuck all these people?
I don't know how to score. I don't even know if when I played on Fenway. What happened if I sat down on a 4-game series? That'd be 7 straight games. Is that even possible? But I think they would do good at Fenway. But you know something? You know what they never got in this series? Yup, 9 double triple, nothing. Every hit is a single. But they never got like an extra base hit, nothing. Because they barely have any base runners. They only have 5 hits in like 2 games.
They'll try to get him fishing
They have 10 hits.
Hate that motion.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge this year. You don't have to get in, but you can't be too cute either.
Fucking gay.
Left center, base hit.
Why are you not picking up the ball?
And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. At the plate, Daz Cameron, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
It's a 2-out double and I have this guy. There's no RBIs.
Yeah, come on.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
This game is unbelievable sometimes, Dan. There's a bullet knock right there. You're expecting an RBI. He almost hit it too good. He can't even score.
Boy, too good is it, Mark. This is one right here. It just kind of gets out to the outfield. It's so quick that the runner not able to score from second base.
Travis Demeritte is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0.
There's one fucking out while we do this.
1 ball, no strikes. Now a hard liner. But
foul. The full crowd.
And that misses 2-1.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Oh, Hamilton. You just need to get on base.
The 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up. Hit hard. Foul. The set. And the 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Tigers strand a pair. They're down 1-0.
Yeah.
New inning set to get underway, and next to hit is the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. First delivery to him on the way. In there, strike one. This year against right-handed pitching, Plawecki is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with the batting average on the season, but he's found a way to get on base north of 350, working walks with an unbelievable eye at the pitch.
I love this guy. He had 484, and he's out fucking and sent down. God.
That's why they trade on my side.
Batting average is terrible.
My save is on the Angels.
He's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting up, the center fielder, Jackie Bradley.
One gone here in the Boston third, and in to hit next, it'll be the left-handed batter Jackie Bradley Jr.
Can you base runner?
Now a slider well off the plate, an easy take there.
Big hit, he had a full count.
Behind the hitter now, 2-0.
Yeah, shooting ball full both times.
Being in his zone, this guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
All even now, 2-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Fielded cleanly on to first, and there are 2 down.
The batter is the right fielder, Kevin Pillar.
Now batting, Kevin Pillar. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Damn. Fucking
2 out,
this
nobody
guy.
on. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Two and 1, the count to Pillar.
Everything this guy throws moves. That 2-seamer has a mind of its own.
Popped into the air, back behind second. Castro is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they're up 1-0.
Back now for the Tigers' third turn at bat, and unfortunately for them and their fans, this lineup hasn't really found its stride this season. At the start of the day, they find themselves as one of the worst teams in the league in hitting the long ball and scoring runs. I talked to one player before the game that told me he thinks things have sort of snowballed on them this year. They didn't get off to a good start, and since then, most everyone has simply been searching for answers and trying to do too much. He admitted it's been a frustrating year, but they have to keep pushing forward and looking for better ways to generate offense. Back to you guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Lifted in the air to center. Bradley is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1.
Now batting, second baseman, Harold Castro.
Ready for another chance? Harold Castro, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now here it comes. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
A ball and a strike now. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Now batting the designated hitter.
Riding in once again, Miguel Cabrera. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Right to him. 1 there. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 3 innings complete. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Tigers nothing. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Andrew Benintendi.
How many do you have on year lead? God, you know how many I have?
First pitch of the at-bat.
Way more than 4. I have 11.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Benintendi swings the bat and throws from the left side and stands in at 5'10" tall. He was a first-round pick back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And the Red Sox have something going. It's a leadoff double.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
You need being pumped.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Hit out towards second. Scooped up, and there's 1 away. Opportunity now to look at some of the future plans for this Tigers organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Back goes DeMerit. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Coming to the plate now, Bobby Dalbec. He popped out in his first trip. The pitch. Fouled away. Dalbec, a native of Washington, the Evergreen State. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this middle-round selection is still developing.
Hammered the other way to deep right field. Ranging back is Maben. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Tigers nothing. Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the first baseman, C.J. Cron.
The first baseman, C.J.
50th pitch of the game on its way. The 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Well, I got to count 1 into it.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Bradley is there. 1 out. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. Settling in now, Jake Rogers. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 home. Misses off the plate. Line drive, base hit to right.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up, middle of the plate, usually gets deposited in the seats.
In now, Nico Goodrum. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's 0 for 1 thus far. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
You only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The change up on a tee in the middle of the plate. You tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Jeimer Candelario. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
At the plate, Daz Cameron. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And he's way off balance with the swing there. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1 and 2. 2 down, runners at first and second. And it's fouled away. Again, a 1-2. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Chasing after it is Pilar. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Tigers strand a pair. They trail it here 2-0. Standing in, Rafael Devers. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Yeah, now this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
First delivery to him on the way. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Devers has a .280 batting average. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. A bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and punch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealing with a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down is a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Do anything to it, I don't think. No, I think we're going to leave him in. You're the fastest out here, but come on. Do what you did right there, and we'll go with it.
Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Disney Plus.
Probably better that he let that
I think that's it. I just saw a picture like that.
It's pretty hard to sit back
because she probably had makeup on. Yeah, a little.
Face does not look like her.
The 2-2.
Face does
Swing
not
and a
look like
flare
her.
hit toward right. Maben moving in.
Of course I know it is.
Can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
So here now is Jackie Bradley, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
No, can we run him as in base? 6.
And a slider runs in on him.
Oh, can we run out on base? 0.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with this release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
I have the ease of making check of all the teams that are fighting to play.
Can't kick right back, and he falls behind 1 and 2.
They still got to play Dodgers. They play Nationals.
First and second now, 1 man out.
No, not that. They play them. They They play Giants, then they play Nationals,
And look out, as that one
and
ran in
Dodgers.
and got him.
You hear me?
He looks a little
And after that, they face some other teams,
I don't blame
and
him.
then they play
He
me
gets up a
soon.
couple of hits early inning, and then he plunks this
Then
guy.
with Cubs.
He's
Cubs got
fighting
face
himself
me
a little
and
bit,
Dodgers.
so they might want to head out to the
That's what
mound and
determines
try
that
to
makes
calm
playoff.
him down.
I gotta win that 10-game homestand against the Cubs,
Kevin
Rockies,
2
Nationals.
on his line thus far.
If I could go 10-0 in that homestand, that would be amazing. And gain on Cubs, Rockies, and Nationals.
You see, it's Salsa Banks. See? Pinto's right there.
First pitch on its way.
Star Wars?
Yeah, it's a Disney thing. It's like the episode. She in it for season 2.
Fly ball out toward right field. And that's the second out of the inning. And there will be no attempt to score here as the bases stay loaded with 2 gone now. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Look out as that pitch ran in and got him, and that's going to force in a run. Gregory Soto answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam but needs just 1 out to get out of it.
How are they doing? Yeah. Huh.
And that'll bring up JD Martinez. He's got the bases loaded now with a chance
do you have a
to
cigar
really
to
do some damage.
save?
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on.
You wait to pay money for that
Like
one
this,
too?
man. Second on the team and runs batted in.
Where's the touchdown pass the quarterback? Oh, see, it does there. On mine, it shows picks.
What?
It doesn't show TVs first, it shows picks.
What, on this?
Yeah.
Offering on its
Offensive
way.
leaderboard?
Changed
Yeah.
up on him and
That's
dropped it in
weird.
for a
That's why I
close
said,
strike.
why don't you show
This is
TVs?
starting to feel like a make or
Unless
break
you look
moment
at
in
the
this
wrong
game.
game.
When you're playing a
Yeah,
first
that's what
place
I
team,
can
you
go
can't
to.
No,
expect
there's
to fall way
one
behind early in the game
right
and
here.
then mount a
There's one that
comeback.
shows, see, interception fall. It has, see, and there's one, see, it shows who the most picks.
Yeah.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left.
Base hit.
And that's
See,
through
this
to
is how
left to
people
base
scout.
hit.
We do it.
Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. Now a good throw comes into the infield, so that'll force the second runner to hold on over at third base.
That's just your
Oh, no,
classic
this
ripping
team is
knock
better
right
too.
there.
You know, if you
He was
complain
able
mad,
to
they don't have
turn
to
the
sit
pitch he
full.
wanted right there and
Watch
drive it
this.
into the outfield.
Good job getting the barrel to the
Oh,
ball right there.
this is
Able to
like
get
you got
that
NFL
one
that
through.
cone.
Picks up an RBI. Hard hit and a well-deserved run batted in.
Fouled off.
If you click on the game, do you
0
click
for
on the
1 with a
game?
run batted in thus far.
No.
It's how it shows what? You see?
Hell.
Oh, yeah, it shows it. See, it shows the medium mushroom passed and it also shows the intact.
Drilled to the left side.
Another base hit.
That's
Left
it.
field
There you
for a
go.
base hit. In to score, the runner from third. And the throw's
He has
going to
the
hold that
yards.
second runner over at third, so they'll just
Look,
play
it
for
has
one
the yards
here.
and everything. He's now on. I don't
And
know.
that's a pitch he
We'll
was
get
looking
your
for right
if
there.
I don't.
But he did his best to keep his nose in
It has
there.
team stats.
Drive
You go
that
team
changeup for a
stats.
base hit.
On the top. Right there, hit team stats. And have
Digging
the
in once
yard. It'll have
again.
everything's correct. Take away
He hits here in a
patties.
spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt. Down
Has
5,
everything.
another run across here could very well put the nail in the
Is
coffin.
that-
Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot.
you have to
at
pay
getting
every
out of
year,
this
though?
jam, though.
Yep. Only $35 a year. It's not that much for the whole year.
For a whole year? Ain't bad.
8%.
Ready with the first pitch.
And
Here
you
it
player
comes.
stats. It shows everyone who keeps
Chin
the ball.
high slider laid off for a ball.
Just follow with 40 for 40. somebody kick it. I need to
3 runs already home here.
Now I can look at your stat. I don't have to ask you. I just gotta go upward once the thing go. I just hit upward once that.
High in the air into shallow left center. Demerit's on the move for it. A dive, and he brings it in. And on a fantastic play, the inning is over. Another look here at the gorgeous catch that strands the bases loaded. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this.
He also has playoff black. I wonder if we'll do a 7.
Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run scoring opportunities. He said it's tough to be successful when you can't find ways to get guys home, and while that's frustrating for everyone down here, he said sometimes you just have to move on. Move on to getting the job done next time. He also said they may try to focus on manufacturing more opportunities
check on rookies.
as opposed to sitting
They're the re-rusher for rookies. What the hell?
It's really not. You keep guys in all year. He's a starter. He's starter.
Wait till we do the Tyson game. We have Clowney in it. And
He looks at a cold strike. It's nothing
he's not first year. It might not have him. It won't. This is cool.
Strike 2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2.
Oh,
The numbers
Queen's
are
there.
definitely not
The
with the batter
Ravens.
here.
It's a Dixit record. What's this?
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
No.
Stone
I can
cold
make a
take right
ball.
there. That
I can make a
fastball
little.
very well
I
could
can
have sent
upload
him
photos and
packing
video.
back to the bench.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we see that these guys are currently in 3rd place in the AL in that department. So 1 away now, and here's Cameron Maybin.
Come on.
Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
A ball hit hard to the left side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from this stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
So coming to the plate, Harold Castro. It was a walk in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Benintendi there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Come on.
Now back, the designated hitter, Miguel Cabrera.
Walking.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that brings in Miguel Cabrera.
Discrepancy
About
stat.
the pitch. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Hit hard to the right, but foul. Grounded up the first baseline. This will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Smoked on the ground left side. And Cabrera's going to have himself a base hit.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2. He pulled his neck and he stayed in there.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Tigers strand a pair. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit.
I can go.
Here now is Rafael Devers. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Oh. Yeah. Work.
And now a pitch on the way. Grounded down the third baseline. Reined in. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now back, second base.
Striding into the box, Dustin Pedroia. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball one, no strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
What are you doing?
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses
Go to the
high.
fucking website. The website is so slow.
Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
Come on.
The 3-1 pitch. Liner toward right center. And Pedroia's got himself a base hit.
Why is it so slow?
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
To the plate now, Kevin Plawecki, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 0-1 delivery. Hard on the ground towards short. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. Victor Reyes is going to have to enter the ball game here as he'll take over in left following the injury.
Number 22, Victor Reyes.
Here's Jackie Bradley now as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Bradley, or JBJ as the initials read, was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The 1-1 home. Driven the other way, but caught down at third. Had him played perfectly that time, and there are 2 gone now.
Now back, right field, Kevin Pillar.
2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th, and that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar. Here comes the first pitch.
Yeah, you take a look at that 2-seamer right there, sinker. It had nasty downward plane on that ball. That thing must have gone down at least 6 inches.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Chasing after it is Maben. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And the runner will score from second. Throw won't get him.
Man, they're just piling it on now. That RBI triple makes it a 7-run lead. It's hard enough to come back from a 7-run deficit in football. You can't score any touchdowns in this game.
That's 2-1 triple. Come on, 8 triple the year. Lead my team triple the seconds.
At the plate now, Andrew Benintendi. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. popped up. Candelario is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Red Sox 7 and the Tigers nothing. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and now it would be the catcher, Jake Rogers.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And that's in there for strike 1. Hit hard down the line, but this will get foul for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch, and he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, and no one will get this one. The 0-2 once more. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1 and 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Hit on the ground to third. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Yeah, he's got the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
Into the box now, Niko Goodrum standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Yeah, Matt, back-to-back base knocks right off the bat here. As we take a look at the numbers, you see they aren't that bad, but he's definitely got it to a no-out jam here. We'll see if he can get out of it.
So now to the plate, Jeimer Candelario. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Grounded to the right. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
But Hero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning. Yeah, that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dad. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
It's per game.
Matt Strom is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. Into the box, Victor Reyes, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
Again.
2-0 to the Tigers left fielder.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
On a ball. He tells you the Sally cat.
Has a look, now the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball, but this will land out there just foul.
The whole waist. Yeah.
Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Bases loaded here, nobody out. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. High on the warning track as the catch is made. And here comes the runner from third. And he is in there.
Oh, 10 hits.
Man, this is a spot where you really
they
want to
only
get
roll
greedy
these
as a
single.
hitter.
Why we just can't get
Bases
fucking
loaded,
out?
nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only 1 run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
Ready once again, Travis Demeritte. And their runners at the corners now.
He said 2020 season stats. We do on 2021. We get the next season.
First offering on its way. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Demeritte is below the Mendoza line. Batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Tigers get just the 1. 7th inning coming up. The Red Sox are out in front, 7-1. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th. Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and he was very
every
pleased
week
with
we have
how
an
they're
opponent
swinging
like
and
that.
using right now. They're currently averaging more than a hit per inning, while at the same
Yes, I
time
want you
they've
to
yet to
complain.
strike out a single time. We all know that's a rarity these days, but clearly the bat-on-ball approach is working for them.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Kyle Funkhauser comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Perfect on stats.
And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left. 41st home run of the year for him, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
You got the point that he did fantasy.
That's not very nice. You come in from the bullpen and you get greeted with a bomb.
So Deshaun Watson has 37 fantasy points.
Pronto.
Lamar Jackson, Blake Mayfield. Defense. Jet. How does someone get down to Jet?
13 points.
Where's
at the plate, Xander
Jimmy Smith?
As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here, no balls and a strike.
He got
So Matt Kelsey in the line got 23 points.
Diggs.
So you got kickers.
No outs,
Your
nobody
kicker
on.
for Buffalo got the most. Yeah, where's Gilmore?
Where's Smith?
Bobby Goldberg.
I don't see Gilmore or.
So striding forward now,
There's
Bobby
no
Dalbec.
DB.
1 run in and 1 gone so far in this inning. First pitch coming, here it is. 0-1.
There's a safety there. I mean, there's 40. I don't see any DBs. I don't see safety.
The 1-0.
There's Josh Roman.
Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up.
Where's Gilmore?
Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Now back, third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Into the box, Rafael Devers. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up at knots.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Lead-off homer, and now he's one pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. The Red Sox tack on 1 more thanks to the solo home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Red Sox 8 and the Tigers 1. Colin McHugh gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Colin McHugh.
So stepping in, Cameron Maybin. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
0-2 the count to Maybin now. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
Count 1-2.
Line to the right side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
And obviously a good game plan by the offensive team. Bunch of knocks, but they can't seem to get any runs going.
Well, as a pitcher, Dero, you're always trying to minimize the damage. Lots of traffic, but so far, very little to show for. You wonder how much longer he can keep this up.
He's
And
fucking
now,
single.
Harold Castro. Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
God, just hit out Tigers. Don't swing. It's game over.
Count. Here's the pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see.
You're out.
Is there, and he's out trying to take second.
McDonald's.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. McHugh sets his sights. Here's the 1-0. A ball and a strike.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Count 1-2.
2 out, nobody on. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Tigers are shut down there. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Digging in and looking for more, Dustin Pedroia. He singled his last time on.
Dustin Pedroia.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now here it comes.
That's ball 2.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Now here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. And this is going to be through into center field for a base hit as the leadoff man's aboard in the 8th.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Stepping in now, Kevin Plawecki. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. Closing fast, and he makes the diving catch.
I suppose this is why you usually have the best defensive outfielder in center field. He got a good read on it, charges in hard, and made a fabulous grab. Look for that one to make the highlight reels later on.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jackie Bradley Jr. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey! Nope.
And that misses 1-1. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Liner in there for a base hit.
The right fielder, number 5, Kevin Pillar.
To the plate now, Kevin Pillar. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Comes set and the 0-1 down the third baseline. He's got it. The throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a 3-ring circus.
Now in the box, Andrew Benintendi, and he's got ducks on the pond, as they say, looking to add to his team's already sizable lead. First offering on its way.
Oh, that's out.
Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Look out, 2-0 now.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Here's a drive toward the gap in right center, and that's going to split the alley for extra bases. Pedroia scores. Bradley scores. The relay, the tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second. John Schreiber enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Tigers, number 71, John Schreiber.
At the plate now, J.D. Martinez as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And the 3 hits, 1 error, and no one left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Red Sox 11 and the Tigers 1. Next will be the cleanup hitter, C.J. Cron. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
First baseman, C.J. Cron.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Oh, that's low.
The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Pillar's there. 1 down.
The catcher, number 34.
Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. At the plate, Jake Rogers. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Stepping in, Nico Goodrum. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. McHugh sets his sights. First pitch on its way. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. And it certainly would be a big morale boost to a team if they're able to complete a sweep like this one on the road in hostile territory.
No doubt about it. You talk about bragging rights. 2 cities that love their baseball teams, and geographically they match up. Even though they're not division foes, it's for bragging rights, and this is what it's all about.
And he fouls this one off. Fouled away. Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2. And it's fouled away. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Another full count pitch home. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Down in order go the Tigers. They trail by double digits, 11-1. All set to start the 9th in this one, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Xander Bogaerts. He's set, and the pitch. Pitch popped up. Cron over to his right, 1 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Bobby Dalbec.
Stepping in, Bobby Dalbec. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. And it looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw in the Tiger bullpen. 1 out, nobody on. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Had to be sitting something hard right there because he gave up on that pitch, but it was right down the chute.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Demeritte is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Now at the plate, Rafael Devers. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch on its way. Hard liner towards short. Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the 3rd out. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. Boston's out in front, 11-1. Hector Velasquez, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
Number 76, Hector Velasquez.
Ready now, Jeimer Candelario starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Big swing and a miss at the changeup. A ball and a strike. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Still a ball and 2 strikes. That's lifted the other way out to left. On the run is Benintendi. He gets to it and makes the catch for the 1st out.
The left fielder, number 22, Victor Reyes.
So striding in, Victor Reyes picked up an RBI on a sac fly in his first appearance. From the stretch. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Heading out towards shallow right. On the move is Pilar. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the 2nd out.
Up next for the Tigers, the center fielder, Travis Demeritte.
So digging in now, Travis Demeritte. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First offering on its way. Down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Last breath for the Tigers. Chopper to short. Reined in, and they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Hey, this game is close right here, but I'll take you inside the mindset even if it was a blowout. I know the team's down to their final out, but you'll be hard-pressed to ever find an offensive player give away an AB. Nice infield single right there to keep the line moving.
So now to the plate, Cameron Maybin. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Hit sharply on the ground. Devers gloves it. Throw on to first, and the Red Sox go on the road and sweep their rivals.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. When you're riding a streak like this, you eat the same food, you drive the ballpark the same way, you do everything the same because you don't want to do anything to jeopardize this streak.
11-1 at the end of this one. The Boston Red Sox win for the 96th time, most in the division. Eduardo Rodriguez records his 14th winning decision of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 11 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They left 4 men.